Learn whether the man accused of killing a UT student will be found guilty or innocent.
Cal Criner is accused of sexually assaulting, beating, and strangling Hanukkah Weiser back in 2016. After deliberating for almost 5 hours today, the jury went home for the night.
KXAN's Eugen Cho is live at the Travis County Courthouse to explain what we can expect when the jury resumes deliberations tomorrow. Eugen.
Yes, Sydney and Robert, today was a long day for these jurors, but before they went home for the night, they sent a note to the judge asking if they can see some evidence that was presented during the trial. So they'll review that tomorrow morning when they come back to this courthouse at 8. In their last words to the jury,
he was hunting. He had his ligature ready to go, homemade, in his backpack.
Prosecutors painted the picture, saying Criner was ready to kill that April night 2 years ago.
A perfect location to almost pull off a perfect crime.
They said all signs point toward Criner being guilty.
This actually matches up perfectly with the timeline of that man riding that bicycle, wearing that bike, wearing that bandana, wearing those glasses, and going to murder Hanukkah Weiser.
Criner's attorney argued, however,
this is a circumstantial evidence case.
He questioned the state's evidence.
Why is it only an apparent blood trail? Because they didn't test it. They told us about the blood on the boulder number 11. He told us there was no blood. No one presented any evidence of blood on boulder 12.
And maintained his client is innocent.
He could have just hopped on this puppy right here, slung on his backpack, rode off into the sunset. That's what a guilty person does. Innocent people don't flee from the police.
Legal experts tell us Criner taking the stand could be the wild card.
Most jurors say if I was on trial, I would want to take the stand and tell my side of the story. And of course, the state's argument is he told his side of the story. It was a lie. It was a fabrication.
The jury will have to come up with a unanimous decision. Now, before they went home for the night, the judge did warn them, do not read about this case, do not talk about this case. Again, deliberations will resume tomorrow morning. Live in downtown, Eugen Cho, KXAN News.
Eugen, thank you. If convicted, Criner wouldn't face the death penalty because he was 17 years old at the time of the crime. That wouldn't have mattered more than a decade ago. Texas and a number of states used to allow executions of people who'd committed crimes when they were younger than 18. The Supreme Court ruled that unconstitutional in 2005, citing protection against cruel and unusual punishment. Between 1976, when the death penalty was reinstated, and 2005, Texas executed 13 men who had committed crimes when they were 17.
Well, during this trial, we've been showing you the inside of the courtroom without any audio until today. That was the judge's decision. Retired Judge Charlie Baird telling us today the judge was likely worried about the jury being exposed to news coverage. But today, the judge had a change of heart, allowing us to use sound. Why? Well, Judge Baird says that might have been because the jury went straight into deliberations following closing arguments.